welcome. Cut to the chase.
Diego, welcome to you as well.
I want to let you know that the number one question, and you probably would agree, but let me know if you don't. How do I get the best price for my home? When you're looking in real estate, when you're looking at potentially selling your home, there is many questions, but the main question is always, how do I get the best price? Would you agree?
Absolutely, and the thing is, everyone deserves to get the very best price, right? Everyone deserves the opportunity to actually get above market value or a premium, whatever that number is. So yes, how do you do that as a consumer to make sure you've got every possibility of that happening? For me, it's the ability of the agent to collect buyers at any price.
Couldn't agree more. But let's take it one step earlier than that. We need to have the house well presented.
Correct.
Well maintained.
Yes.
I'm not talking, how long is a piece of string, people normally say in that case, but let's call it for what it is. You know, your gardens need to have cut grass and manicure lawns and all of that.
As close to a show home as you can get.
As you possibly can, right? And again, how long is a piece of string, right? But you don't want to walk into a house that it's messy, that it's got rubbish lying around in, backyard and whatnot.
Yep.
Everything needs to be nice and tidy.
Well, there's that cliche, you can't sell what smells.
And yes, ideally it's staged, but if not staged, there is many things we can do around presenting your house as a vendor in the best way possible. So if you do all of that, and then you have an agent that brings every Tom, Dick and Harry, for a lack of a better expression, what's the next best thing that someone needs to be mindful of if they want to get the best price?
So understand, every seller, including ourselves with our own homes, we sit in our homes in isolation. We don't look at the entire market. So when you go to the market as a seller, you have to have the mindset is you are competing in competition, not in isolation, that your home is special. So then you've got to find the best impact marketer and don't double down on thinking that you've got a great deal, that you are short-term gain, an agent's paid for the advertising. If they're paying for the advertising, you're the product. So know that you earn the right to get the very best result you can. You are investing in out-marketing your competition.
In essence, what you're saying, Aaron, is the moment the property is well presented, you've got a good photographer who's going to make amazing pictures. By the way, FedEx, that's the team that you want if you're in Auckland. Thanks, the team. Yeah, they always do a good job, right?
They
Discount
do.
on the next episode. And then you're coming to select an agent that is going to have a very strong and strategic strategy to reach out your property to as many possible buyers. That agent will be a good negotiator, meaning that competition will drive the price up, and therefore you got the best chance to get the best price. And a record price, a record price, all of that is always the goal. But the reality is that you got to be happy as a vendor, and sometimes that can look slightly different.
Yeah, I just see vendors coming to the market. I want a premium. They just take shortcuts. There's problems with the limb. They don't get a building report. Now, how many deals do we see? The problems that creates because people try to save $700 at the start of a campaign. They're selling in Auckland it's $1 million, right? Or anywhere in the country, you're still talking $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, and they don't spend the money to present it well, to get all the paperwork lined up, no surprises, because if there are surprises, as we know, that always eats into your equity. Any buyer who's caught out with a surprise will always then start looking for, man, what else am I missing? What else am I missing?
Well, you don't control the narrative when you don't control the narrative.
Yeah, good words.
And,
yes.
Talking about building reports, if there is a slight issue at the house, let's propose it in a certain way that, hey, this is what's going to take to fix it. Take the ball by the horn, control the narrative, and then people feel that they've got more confidence because the information is in front of them. And that's what a good agent does at the end of the day. That's what a good operator does. It's about providing information, data, and advice. Ultimately, it's always your decision as the vendor. Is this the best possible price for my property or not? And then you're in control.
You're in control. I love the words, control the narrative, but understand you are there to make money, not save money. You've got to invest at the start of the campaign, and then there's no issues down the track. Don't chase after inducements from agents or short-term gains only to be disappointed with compromise.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you find this content helpful, send it to a friend.